I just wanted to come up to do an update. Today is April the 11th, and I wanted to go over my FET schedule. So, I started my cycle on April the 9th, and I now have my schedule. Excuse me, my goddaughter is talking in the background. So, as of right now, I am going to decrease effective tomorrow morning. My Lupron is going to be decreased to 5 units. I was taking 10 units, so now that's going to be decreased to 5 units. I will begin my estrogen patches. I started that today. I start also baby aspirin. I start Fladel, which is 500 mgs twice daily for 14 days. The dicycline, I do that 100 milligrams twice a day with food. I also continue my prenatal vitamins, and I have also started to take vitamin D, 1,000 IUs of that. Now, this is the strange thing. My blood tested low for vitamin D. I do not go outside unless I absolutely have to, and when I do, I am in the car. So maybe I do not have enough sun exposure, but I have taken these gummies, vitamin D3s, and I'm assuming they haven't been doing their job. These are 2,000 IUs, so I am going to continue to take these and take the prescription vitamin Ds that I have. We're going to test again in 4 weeks to see if my vitamin D level is still deficient, and then go from there. So with my patches, how those are being applied, Initially, I'm applying one today. I don't do one tomorrow. I keep the same one on, and then on the 13th, I change it. I keep that one on for 2 days, and then I increase, and when I change it out, I now change and put on 2. That is April the 15th. I do that over the course of 4 days, whereas I'm applying the first one on the 15th, not changing on the 16th, on the 17th, applying a new set and keeping that one on. Now on the 19th, when I change my estrogen patch, I'm now increasing to 3, and I leave that on for a day. Then I go in for an ultrasound and my blood level checks, and I do that on the 20th. On the 21st, I apply a new set of 3 patches, and I leave those on. And then on the 23rd, I apply 4 new patches. She's trying to wave. On the 23rd, I apply 4 new patches, and now I'm leaving them on for 2 days. So, those are now being changed once I get up to 4 patches.
I say hi.
You say hi? Okay. So when I go up to 4 patches, those patches are now staying on for 2 days, so I'm changing them every 3rd day. And I will continue to do that until further notice. My last Lupron shot would be on April the 24th. On April the 25th, I will start progesterone, and that's 25 milligrams intramuscular, so in the buttocks. And then I do Medrol, 16 milligrams, and I do that once daily. That's still on the 25th. Now, the progesterone, I increase it on the 26th to 50 milligrams. I continue to take the Medrol all the way up until the day of transfer. After the day of transfer, I'll no longer take those, and I'll give you guys that date in a moment. So, on April the 26th, we're going to go in, and my husband is doing his sperm retrieval, and we're doing fertilization. We have to go in at 7 o'clock in the morning. They're going to thaw the eggs that I have and fertilize them using ICSI. I am still on the estrogen, still on the progesterone, still on the Medrol, like I explained before. Then on the following day, which is the 27th, I should get a fertilization report to determine out of the 4 embryos that we are going to have thawed and fertilized with ICSI, how many of those actually fertilized. I will get that on the 27th. We are going to do a 3-day transfer. So on the 29th, I will start taking Lovenox, which is 40 milligram injection daily. And then I will, on the 30th, continue the Lovenox, the progesterone, and the 4 patches, and I will continue that all the way up until my pregnancy test, and then I will continue to change my Vivelle patches every 3 days, do the progesterone and the Lovenox as prescribed. Now, the Lovenox, the reason why I'm taking that is because I tested, my levels tested positive for blood clotting disorder, and also I've had multiple miscarriages. At some point, I really may do a update on just like my journey outside of IVF and the reason why IVF is something that I have to ultimately end up doing. But I've had multiple miscarriages. I have multiple miscarriages and I have 2 ectopic pregnancies. I do have 2 daughters as well, though. And because of that, she would like to treat the blood clotting disorder because she feels that is maybe one of the reasons why I kept miscarrying. So I'm on the Lovenox and the baby aspirin for that. That's it, guys. Embryo transfer day is the 29th. Awesome. It's like all sinking in now. I started this journey IVF. I started IVF with freezing my eggs before my husband moved to Atlanta. I did that October, November of 2014. I set out for a year and here we are. So, pretty exciting stuff. I am overwhelmed and I know I've shared a lot of information, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to answer them. It's a lot, but I'm more than happy to answer any of the questions that you may have for me. And for those of you that are in the midst of your journey, I am always praying for you guys, always watching your videos. For those of you that are doing research, to start your journey, I hope the ladies that you see on YouTube, including myself, is helping educate you on how this process is different. It's different from everybody. Some of us respond perfectly well to medication, some of us don't. I have low AMH, so with that being said, my levels, the amount of medication I have to take was a little different when I did my retrieval cycle, but in the end, it's all up to God. And if God has this in his plan for you, and if this is what you truly want and your heart desires, I say go for it. So if you're researching, or if you're in the midst of, at a point to where you just are like with your hands thrown up, because it is a very hard process. Even before getting my transfer, just in this process, I've many times just been so stressed out with a lot of things with IVF. Why does it cost so much? Okay, well, I possibly had, they wanted me to do another cycle, and just, getting to the point to where it's like, I can't afford another cycle. Like, this is it. So I do get that. All I can say is don't give up. If it's your dream, don't give up. Figure it out. Pray about it. Leave it up to God. If you can see it, if you believe it, then it will come to pass. So I just want to let you know that I'm praying for all of you guys. I have always have you in my prayers. Sometimes I go and look at your videos over and over again. A lot of videos are educational to me, so I do hope in the same return that mine are educational to you. But that is all. That is all I have. I don't have anything else. I will keep you guys posted. By the time I do my next video, hopefully I will be halfway through this. I am going to do a video when I do the progesterone, just to kind of let you guys know how that went for me. And the Lovenox, and to let you know how those went for me. If I start to get any strange side effects or whatever from all the estrogen, I will hop on and let you know. So far, so good. I have been okay with side effects of medication. The Lupron, I had a little, it stung for like the first couple days, but now it's just, I don't feel it. But emotions, hot flashes, things like that, I haven't experienced with the Lupron. But that is all. Love, hugs, kisses, prayers, blessings, lots and lots and lots of sticky baby dust. Smooches. Bye.